So what do we say? So Jason Less,
That one.
Doug Polk,
Yes.
You got 2 Polks.
Jake Schindler, Tom Marchese, Sean Winter. He played in that 5100 game as well in August 2015. So that's 5. Matt Berkey, that's 6.
Burks, he's
Dan
Kevin
Shack.
Hart.
Well, we don't know that for sure, but
ASU Scott's like he's
we
on the
won't
show.
count him because at least he definitely hasn't in this era. So
Well,
we won't count
you
him.
don't know ASU Scott though, right?
No, I believe that he played on the show. I'm just saying like we don't have the footage, and it wasn't in the recent era. So I'm saying in the last 2 years.
ASU Scott used to play every single live at the bike.
That's cool. Man, I wish we had that footage. That'd be so sick to find that. To see if he was that funny back then, you know. Dan Shack, that's 7. Who else? That's 7. Am I missing anybody else? There's got to be somebody else I'm forgetting without looking at
I
it.
got freaking bonus. I want a 5-4-5-way action.
Probably like 7 or 8 guys. Or 7 for sure.
That's crazy. Like almost like 15 to 20% of the guys have been a part of the show recently.
Oh, Antonio played a final table on Live at the Bike. That counts,
Goodness.
right? And he won that circuit main. That's 8.
Bet the river. $10.
We'll have him on the show again soon too.
Well, he's gonna play.
$10 on the river.
We'll see.
I know.
Let's see if Amir
Future.
is just hiding his hands
We'll just wait
all
for it.
night.
It's
3
coming.
bets with the mystery hand. Ramsey and Luis both have kings in the hand. Ramsey with top pair, king kicker. We do not know what line has with you guys. $455 in the pot. These boys are going to be going for this. There's going to be some fighting for this pot. Lion with ace queen with a backdoor flush draw. 2 overs.
You were you were king with an ace on
Dan
the board.
himself
I
said, "Why
check
not
where
get
you
Perkins and
big you
Blazarian?
would
If it was
go
that
with
easy, of course it would. We will try."
Oh, run.
Bet of 150. Call by Lion.
No logic there. I got candy for you here. What do you want, Robert? Huh? You just have to win one.
Turn is
6
a
on the turn. Ramsey's going to win this hand, most likely.
But
Check it on.
And Ramsey checks it back. What do you think about Ramsey checking back the turn?
A lot of bad river cards, including this one. Not a lot of bad river cards, but obviously this is the one bad river card. Any heart is a bad river card. 7 or 5 is a bad river card. I would prefer a check on the turn, and then a bet on the turn and a check back on certain rivers if you're gonna only go for 2 streets. I think that nothing really changes on the turn, but there's a lot of draws now. So I would have liked to bet by Ramsey on the turn. And whoa, Ramsey just went all in. What is going on here? So Lion bets 375 on the river with the best hand, and then Ramsey turns what was the best hand into a bluff. It shoves. He uses some bizarre lines.
That's what I told you earlier.
I mean, one of these times he's going to get clipped, though. Like, someone's going to call him down, and all of a sudden, all of those moves are going to backfire, because if you make 5 of these moves and one of them doesn't work, a really big one, all of a sudden, it's a negative, right? He makes a lot of moves. He's really repping.
Well,
he's repping a flush, obviously, but most likely like a jack-high flush here. I mean, like, checking back a jack-high hearts on the turn would be good. I like that. Better than checking back king-jack of diamonds. Because there's just not any bad river cards for king-jack of hearts.
He bet the flop, which is kind of weird. So he's repping, like you said, a jack-high flush draw or 8-high flush draw.
He calls.
Lion calls. Lion
and he
calls.
finally gets him.
Wow.
Wow, what a call by Lion.
Amir, you're a beast.
That was sick. He said, Amir, you're a beast. I think that Ramsey's bluffs are not usually what he has here. They're more like 9-10, Queen-10, with a heart in his hand. Like, those are the hands that make sense to bluff here. Wow.
I would fold for you, Ramsey.
King.
Fold for you. Definitely I would fold for you.
Yeah, there's not really, I don't know what other bluffs he could have. You know, he's really repping like King, Queen of Hearts.
King Jack
Queen
of
10
Hearts,
of Hearts,
Queen Jack of Hearts.
Yeah.
All the Broadway hearts he's repping.
9-10 of Hearts. So those are the hands that he's repping.
And if I'm lying, I mean, it's kind of hard to call here without a blocker heart in your hand.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a crazy call, but it worked. Maybe he just was like, I had enough of this guy Ramsey. He can't have it every time. He's been not getting called down. And, wow, he picks him off.
And if he's played with Ramsey before, he knows that Ramsey is, like, he can play, like, super tag as well.
Yeah.
But he has, like, a crazy gear where he's not afraid. And when you know you're playing against a crazy, like, a guy who has a crazy gear, you're obviously going to just...